there's this beautiful story of a saint, Sant Ravidas in his life. There was a king called Pipa. So King Pipa one day organized a big fair. Yeah. And his palace was not far away from the hut of Sant Ravidas. So he decided, because of the fair, everybody will be, into the fair, preoccupied with that. He will quickly sneak, quietly, without anybody noticed him. He will go to have the darshan of Sant Ravidas. And Sant Ravidas was a cobbler, which means he was working with leather. And he was mending shoes and making leather, all this stuff. This was his job. And he attained realization into that field, So he quietly went there and he bowed down to the saints and he said, please, I came here to take initiation from you. And please give me your blessing. I want to have initiation from you. So the saints said, okay, you're such a great personality. So he said, look, you see this drum, this recipient there, they have been leather soaked water. So he said to the king, go drink from that barrel, of water. So when the king went there and he saw that there is leather soaked into that water, so he became very disgusted, But he, not to displease the saint, what he did, he took a cup and pretend to drink. What he did, he dropped the water into his sleeve. The water can go down and get soaked into his clothes. And after he finished that, he didn't drink the water. He came to the saints and said, can you please give me initiation? So the saint said, oh, I will give you initiation, not this time, next time, not right now. Of course, Sant Ravidas knew what was in the mind of this king. And he knew that he didn't drink the water. And he just dropped it there. So he smiled and said, the king, next time when you come, I will give you initiation. So seeing that the king was not ready, firstly because he was very concerned about whether people see him or not when he came to see the cobbler. So in his mind, he started to think, if people will see me going out, when he went out, he started looking left, right, but everybody was in the fair. So he could manage quickly go to the palace. When he reached the palace, so he called the washerman and he removed his clothes and gave it to the washerman. He said, please remove the stain from the water, the leather soaked water from the clothes. So then the washerman took the clothes and went to wash it. But as he was busy, he gave it to his daughter. So you see, they had a technique to wash. So how to remove the stain, they will have to chew upon the cloth. So the washerman was busy. He gave the clothes to his daughter. So the daughter started chewing upon the clothes where the stain was. So as she was chewing upon the clothes, a certain awakening started to happen inside of her. And she started to shine, Not shine, not means like light is shining, but shine through realization. And that soul which was dormant inside start to awake, inside of her. So then, of course, the clothes was washed and sent to the king. But meanwhile, because of the daughter having this experience, she became enlightened, and that start to spread around, people start to tell, what happened, when she started chewing upon the clothes of the king. So sooner or later, the king heard about it, and he came to have the blessing of the daughter of the washman. So he came to this humble hut where the daughter and the father was living. So when he bowed down to the little girl said, no, I should bow down to you. So the girl bowed down to the king, and she said, no, I came not as a ruler, I came as a beggar. I want that you bless me with enlightenment, I want you to bless me, because that is my life purpose. I have everything, but that everything that I have doesn't make me happy. So saying that, the daughter said, look, I'm nothing. It is only through your grace that I attain to that state of realization. And she relate to what have happened. So then the king realized his mistake, saying, because of his mindset, how he judged the saint and how he he realized his mistake, what he have done. He should have drank this water. So, feeling guilty, he rushed to the hut of Ravidas, fall down at his feet, and said, please, give me some water that you gave me last time. I want to drink this water. And that Ravidas smiled and said, well, look, it was not water. To your eyes it was water, leather soaked water. But actually, because it was your first time that you came, such a great personality, I was thinking you are the king. Actually, that was Amrit. That was in that pot. If you would have drank it, you will have attained to your fulfillment, of life itself. And because of your ignorance, your judgment, you lost that opportunity to let it manifest for you, that realization itself. So, like that also is the blessing which saints and gurus give, But one thing is that you have to be able to handle that blessing. You have to be able to, clear about yourself firstly, about your project. Then that blessing will be manifested. That blessing will be really a blessing for you. Otherwise, that blessing will be loss itself.